just like to say that I think that everybody's in favor of the farmer's market and it being somewhere centrally located downtown. However, I sort of think that not everybody that has a dog in this fight, I guess, has been brought up to speed. I certainly think that it's doable, but I would like to see something maybe on a more temporary basis than what we've done for special use permits in the past, so that more people could have their input into it and give us some better direction. Maybe do it on some kind of temporary basis, and I don't know if that's even possible or not, to do a temporary basis, or to do a shorter permit than what we've done or is normally done, to give some more voices. I mean, this has been done, I've heard, in 2 weeks here from beginning to start. And I know that there's been more background to it than that in the 2-week period, but I just think in all fairness that there ought to be some more opportunity for people to give their opinions and how it's going to impact them. I would be in favor of it if we could do it on some kind of temporary basis, just to see if it's going to work and to give these folks an opportunity to tweak it.
I just want to clarify, it's not really a special use permit, it's a special event permit. And the permit application is for April the 23rd, 2011 through November 24th, 2011. So that's 6 or 7 months. But at the end of that time period, then there would have to be another permit request to come before council.
There's a certain amount of jockeying for these vendors, so if we don't get them, they'll go to Conover or they'll go to some other places. If we're dilly-dallying around, we could end up losing some vendors.
And once you lose a vendor and they go to a different market, they stay there.
And I'm certainly not opposed to that, but once you lose a veteran business owner that's been downtown for a long period of time, I think we have to consider that also.
Well, we can consider that, but I'd like to make a point here. We've lost 2 veteran businesses downtown in the last year because of the lack of people on Union Square. Ms. Locke spoke to the need for folks on Union Square. We need activity. We need the critical mass, and that's not there.
And the farmer's market, it's got 1,200 people with it.
And I don't disagree that the farmer's market's not a good thing and it doesn't bring traffic. I don't disagree with that at all. My point is that I think that there's people that have been dedicated to downtown in other ways before the farmer's market ever came about. And I think that we need to consider their voices. And I don't know, I'm not 100% convinced that everybody that has a stake in this and those dedicated, loyal people that have been downtown and been supporting downtown, I'm not convinced that they've had a voice. And all I'm saying is that, I'm all in favor of the farmer's market, but I'm also in favor of giving these dedicated, loyal people a say and giving them some voice in this also.
And I think that was, the DEA did a survey of the downtown, and it was, I believe, all ground floor businesses and upstairs, if they had elevators or
Businesses
something.
and owners.
And I don't know what the
And not
percentage is, but I would
necessarily.
like to see, I don't
The
know.
percentage was 67%.
Okay. I don't know, I'd like to see, we've already heard from some folks tonight that says, okay, I've just recently heard about this and I own property. And there may be more of those out there. And all I'm saying is that we give them a voice. If we're gonna do this, let's not make it to where it's permanent. Let's make it to where they have an opportunity to hear their voice and maybe tweak this thing and make it work.
This is just for this year, it's special events.
If we approve this tonight, do we approve that these are the spots, they're on the locations, that they could
This is a
change that
rendition,
around.
this is a rendition because we think we can get another truck and another canopy on the flag court, perhaps another tent. So this is just preliminary until we get approval, so.
I would hope we save as many parking places as possible, so we get some more people. Another thing is there's supposed to be an option D, I got two option A's here.
There were three options that we actually, the city staff put together one, and then three other options that were put together we looked at. 4 plus the lot across the street, so. there were
Are
five.
both of these the same, Lisa?
Yeah.
They both say option A.
Yeah,
Now,
but there
just
were
because
other
the way
options
the
that we
email
looked
to
at.
us, it printed on both sides.
So
We
not
looked at a
option
lot
A.
of different options and, for various reasons, whether one didn't fit enough trucks, one didn't accommodate, one took out 60-some parking places, which was a no-go. This is actually a net gain of parking.
Well, I think, Mr. Guest, I think you kind of said what I said in a little different way. We are not, as much as we love the farmer's market and the vendors, we are not going to let our long-term property owners and tenants suffer horribly over the decision we made. I don't believe anybody's going to sue us if it's somewhere we say, guys, this was a big mistake. And I think that potential is there. I guess I'd ask you, Mr. Guest, if you're offering an alternate motion or,
Well,
There's a motion.
we have a motion and a second.
Second.
But don't we have to hear the alternate before we vote on the first?
No, you brought up a motion and a second.
is there a way, and I don't know, is there a way to invite, and what would you use as some kind of, as a reference, I guess, to make sure that everybody that has a stake in this at least has an opportunity to voice their opinions? I guess that's what I would like to see us do, something to ensure that we don't leave nobody out. And I don't know how to, I don't know if there's an easy way to do that, but I'm sure we've got some kind of record of who owns the properties in the downtown area, and if we could assure that those people are invited to some kind of meeting or opportunity to voice their concerns and to be heard.
So you're saying not to vote on it?
I'm sorry.
You're saying vote on it and then call a
I
meeting?
think we have to vote on it.
And then call a meeting for everybody?
Well, I don't suggest that city council call a meeting. I think that's more appropriate for DDA to ensure that everybody, I mean, they've got, I don't know that everybody had a voice.
Well, I can assure you, over the next month, 2 months, everyone will have a voice. And I hope everyone says, this is wonderful. If not, we get back to the drawing board.
And please don't misunderstand, I'm not against the farmer's
No,
market.
we
I just want to make sure that the other folks have an opportunity also.
I would like to ask staff, before we vote on this motion, if they can work with, the farmers market group, with any further reconfiguration or tweaking to decide. That's sort of the reason that we have so many places in the parking lots to begin with. And, you know, if you could work with, the farmers market board and Ms. Patton on, maybe freeing up some of those parking, just some sort of configuration that.
I mean, we work with all kinds of different folks that have different events on Union Square. I don't see this necessarily being any differently.
Requesting two over here where the buses used to drop off and pick up the weight. Now, there's a lot of area over there. The buses still stopping there? They did. I'm just wondering if you actually convert something like that for more parking in the future.
And I don't know, this may be opening up a whole different can of worms. Is there a possibility of splitting the farmer's market, to have half of it where it's been, and put half of it in this location, or not, to maybe use both? I don't know if that was even been discussed, but that's happened.
That was one of the issues that was, for all of these scenarios have been brought up, and that was not how accessible to the market, because then it is a split market, you know, we have to across, and there's an issue of who gets what's considered the right spot versus not the right spot, so.
And
I
the
agree.
market is successful if the customers are enthusiastic and if the vendors are enthusiastic.
And it is a market field. If you start splitting it off, then it isn't a cohesive market.
Well, like I said, I'm in favor of the farmer's market. I just think that there's some things that need to be worked out, and there's some more folks that need to have their voices heard.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. Motion carried.